What if I told you there's a simple, almost magical secret capable of transforming anyone, even those who swear they can't keep a plant alive, into someone who cultivates living works of art inside their own home? A secret so effective that your plants will look as if they've come straight out of a magazine photo, with glossy leaves, perfect roots, and an aura that makes everyone ask, "How did you do that?" What I'm about to reveal is a method so easy, so clean, and so enchanting that it will make you rethink everything you know about gardening. And the best part? No soil, no mess, no insects, no mystery. It's called natural hydroponics, the secret behind perfect plants that live only in water. But before I show you how it works, let me ask you something. How many times have you tried to care for a plant and it just gave up on living? You watered it, moved it to another spot, talked to it, placed it in the sun, then in the shade, and nothing worked. The leaves turned yellow, the stem wilted, and when you realized it, it was already too late. Believe me, it happens to almost everyone. I lost plenty myself, and I even started to think I wasn't meant to take care of plants. Until the day I discovered this method. It happened almost by accident, trying to save a dying pothos cutting. I placed it in water, just to see if it would survive. And to my surprise, within days, tiny white roots began to emerge. Beautiful, strong, growing at a pace that felt like watching a time-lapse film. From that moment on, everything changed. I discovered that water, when used the right way, can give plants exactly what they need: stability, constant hydration, and a clean, pest-free environment. And the most fascinating part? The plants seem to love it. They grow with a vitality rarely seen in soil. But something even deeper happens to us when we begin to grow plants this way. There's something almost meditative about the process. Watching the roots form day after day, noticing each subtle change, it feels like witnessing nature tell a story. Simple, silent, yet profoundly transformative. Soon, I'll reveal a plant that's practically immortal, one that thrives only in water and can live for decades with minimal care. But first, you need to understand why this method works so well. When we grow plants in water, they receive a constant flow of dissolved oxygen and natural minerals already present in it. That makes their roots healthier and stronger. And without soil, there's no compaction, no fungi, no hidden pests. It's like giving your plants a permanent spa treatment.
But of course, not every plant adapts well to it. Some, though, are true miracles of nature in this kind of growth. The pothos, for example, is a champion. All you need is a small cutting with a node, that little point where the roots sprout, and a glass of clean water. Within a week, the first roots appear. In 2 or 3, it's already established and thriving. And the result? Stunning. Imagine a green cascade flowing from a shelf, leaves alive and shining without a single speck of soil. It brings presence, lightness, and sophistication to any space. Then there's a plant called Tridentia zebrina, which looks as if it was painted by hand. Its leaves shimmer with silver and purple metallic tones that shift under the light. When you grow this plant in water, its colors become even more intense, almost hypnotic. And it grows quickly. Within days, roots appear, and in just a few weeks, you'll have vases full of vibrant life. It's a burst of natural energy that transforms any corner of your home. And then comes one that steals hearts, quite literally, the heartleaf philodendron. Its leaves are shaped like little hearts, with a subtle shine that makes any space feel more peaceful. When placed in a transparent container with water, its roots grow like small white sculptures, intertwining in an almost artistic dance. You can't help but stop and stare for a few moments. If you work from home, study, or spend hours in front of a computer, having one of these on your desk feels like keeping a silent fountain of serenity by your side. But now comes the highlight, the plant I promised, the nearly immortal one. It's called the snake plant, or as many know it, Espada de São Jorge. This plant is a phenomenon of resilience. It survives in sun or shade, with little or lots of water. And yes, it can live entirely in water. Just cut a leaf at the base, place it in a container with clean water, and wait. Within weeks, it begins to root and adapt beautifully. Its look is elegant, modern, and fits any type of decor. Even better, studies show it purifies the air, removing toxins and improving your home's atmosphere. It doesn't just decorate your space, it cares for you. Now, let me share the golden rules to keep your water-grown plants healthy. First, change the water every 7 days. That prevents bacteria buildup and keeps oxygen flowing. Second, always use clean containers, preferably transparent glass so you can watch the roots develop. Third, avoid direct sunlight on the container since that can trigger algae growth. Other than that, just enjoy the beauty. Some people like to add decorative stones, seashells, or small colored glass pieces at the bottom, creating a living composition like a miniature sculpture.
The beauty of this technique lies in its simplicity. It doesn't matter if you live in a tiny apartment, have little natural light, or spend most of your day outside. Growing plants in water requires minimal care. No daily watering, no dirt, no repotting. It's clean, practical, and almost therapeutic gardening. And the more you practice it, the more you realize you're connecting with something essential. It's as if the simplicity of water restores balance, not only to the plant, but to you as well. And here's what's even more amazing. You can multiply your plants infinitely. Just cut a healthy stem and place it in another container of water. Soon, you'll have a new plant ready to brighten another corner or to give as a gift. It's a cycle of life renewing itself before your eyes. And the more you observe, the more you learn. Each root that appears, each new leaf, is a gentle reminder of nature's quiet strength. Now let me tell you a secret few people ever mention. When you grow plants in water, your sense of time begins to change. Growth becomes slow, visible, constant. You start to notice details you once ignored, the rhythm of roots, the shimmer of leaves, the color of water shifting softly with the light. It's as if the plant teaches you how to slow down. And before you know it, this simple habit becomes a form of presence, a kind of natural meditation. Before you set up your own small aquatic garden, here are a few final tips that make all the difference. Always use filtered or rested water. Let it sit for 24 hours so the chlorine evaporates. That keeps the roots strong. If you want to boost growth, add a single drop of liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks. Just 1 drop is enough. If the water turns cloudy or smells odd, change it right away. That means microorganisms have started to multiply. And don't be afraid to prune. Cutting old leaves or roots stimulates new growth and keeps the look fresh. Now, I have a proposal for you. Choose one of the plants I mentioned, maybe the pothos, the tradescantia, or the snake plant, and try it today. All you'll need is a glass, some water, and curiosity. Take a photo on the first day, then after a week, then after a month. When you compare them, you'll be amazed, not only by how much it has changed, but by how much you have too. Because growing life, even in a simple glass of water, changes the way you see the world. And when your plants are thriving, you can start mixing different species in the same container, varying heights, textures, and colors. It creates a sophisticated, almost natural design look, the kind of arrangement that makes guests stop and say, "Wait, is that real?" And that's when you realize the secret of perfect plants isn't found in expensive formulas, special soils, or complex techniques. It's found in simplicity, in care,
in patience. If you've made it this far, I'm sure something inside you is already curious to try. So tell me in the comments, which plant will you start with? I love knowing what everyone's growing and what results they're seeing. And if this inspired you, leave a like and share it with someone who always says they kill every plant, because this method will change that forever. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. Here we talk about nature, decoration, and everything that turns your home into a lighter, more beautiful, more vibrant place. In the next video, I'll show you how to create floating arrangements that look like they came straight out of a tropical spa, transforming simple glass cups into living sculptures. So turn on notifications, because what's coming next is simply breathtaking. And remember, plants don't grow only in water. They grow with your time, your attention, your energy. Every root that forms is a reflection of the life you choose to nurture. And when you understand that, you realize the secret of perfect plants lives inside you too.